Hello everyone, my name is Joad Gomba. I am from Zimbabwe, and in this video I'll be reflecting on what I've learned so far in the Virtual Assistants Foundations course. Throughout this course, I've gained deeper understanding of what virtual assistants do, the skills they need to succeed in this profession, and the importance of mindset, growth, and professionalism. I will also share some of the my personal strengths, areas where I still want to improve, and how I see my future as a virtual assistant. So to start with, a virtual assistant is also known as a VA. That's the common term on the streets. This is someone who provides professional support remotely to businesses, entrepreneurs, influencers, social media personalities, coaches, and the like. Right. So virtual assistants, they help with different tasks that make work easier and more organized. Some day-to-day responsibilities of virtual assistants may include managing emails, scheduling meetings, handling customer communication, data entry, social media management, research, calendar organization, and some other administrative support. The reason this role exists is because many business owners right now and professionals have too much work to handle on their own, and then virtual assistants come through and they help to save time, to improve productivity, and allow clients to focus more on their most important responsibilities, like growing their businesses. They get to focus, and we do the other tasks that are left behind. I believe that the VA role is valuable because it helps businesses stay organized and efficient. A good virtual assistant can reduce stress for clients and help operations to run smoothly. Right, and one more important quality of a virtual assistant is communication skills. Right, it's one of the most important qualities of a virtual assistant. Right, a virtual assistant must communicate clearly and professionally with clients, team members, and customers. Good communication helps avoid misunderstandings, and it also builds trust between the virtual assistant and their client and some other third-party clients. Another important skill is organization and time management. This is very important. Since virtual assistants often handle multiple tasks at the same time, they need to stay organized and actually meet deadlines. For example, a virtual assistant may need to manage appointments while also responding to emails and tracking assignments. The third quality that stood out to me was adaptability. This is very important because you find that in this world of technology, things are always changing. There's always a new tool that you need to learn, and being adaptable means you get to learn that task and master it and then use it in your day-to-day life as a virtual assistant. These skills are important because they help virtual assistants to provide reliable and professional support. And then on to my personal strengths as a virtual assistant. I really strongly feel like communication is one of my strongest suits in this. I prioritize communication so much. Like I think it's very important that if someone reaches out and they need something, and for example, if you're not so sure how to deliver on that, you get to communicate and explain how, like you get to talk about it with the person and clear things up. The other thing is adaptability. I find it very interesting to learn new tools all the time. Like it's fun for me. Like a new tool is launched, and if I just have an idea that this tool is going to make my job easier for me, I like to explore, even if it gets hard in the end. But yeah, that's one of it. And also, I am very organized. I like to arrange things. Some would say I'm even a perfectionist, but yeah, I believe these strengths can help me become a effective virtual assistant. But on the growth area, sometimes I struggle with handling heavy tasks, for like big tasks. I don't feel very confident, which is one of the things that I am hoping to be working on during this course and throughout interacting with other people. Right. So I need to gain confidence to take up a huge task, like from a big company. Right now, I can only manage the smaller tasks from smaller companies where the stakes are not so high. But imagine now, I get to work for a big company and working with big people, and I'm not very confident. Even the person will be skeptical to hire me or give me the task. Right. And then to me, having a growth mindset, it simply means even if I come across a task that I feel is hard right now, growth mindset tells me that yes, it is hard, but there's room for improvement. I get to learn about, for example, if it's a tool, I get to learn, I get to give myself time. Even if I can't use it right now, I get to give myself time to actually learn how to use the tool, and then in the long run, I will be able to. And even the issue with confidence, I feel like it's something that I can work on. Like right now, yes, I don't have the confidence to actually work with big corporates and whatnot where the stakes are very high. But I just feel like if I practice with the smaller tasks and building on to the bigger ones, one of these days I'll be able to confidently say, yes, give me whatever job and I'll be able to deliver in it. Yeah. That's, and then on grit and perseverance are important, because starting a new career can come with challenges. I've never been trained in anything that has to do with administration or virtual assistant or PA roles, so this is my first. And I do understand that this career change actually comes with its own challenges, but sometimes learning new tools or handling responsibilities may feel overwhelming, but consistency and patience help people improve over time, which is something that I'm really, really excited to do. As I continue on this program, I plan to stay disciplined, keep practicing my skills, and remain open to feedback. Very open to that. I understand that growth takes time, and I want to keep pushing myself to improve professionally, especially in this role. What excites me the most about becoming a virtual assistant is the opportunity to work with people outside the scope that I'm used to, like here in Zimbabwe. And also the idea of working remotely is just fascinating. You know, as a woman, and you are looking to start a family, you're looking to have kids, and the stress now of having to leave a 3-month-old baby and you're going to work. Yeah, so I'm exploring this and hoping it will be to my favor, right? And I also get to support people professionally, like the professionals. For example, there are CEOs, there are coaches, there are all these entrepreneurs, and sometimes they just can't handle the menial tasks. For example, calendar management, you know, so having an opportunity to do that. It's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to, and also to develop my skills as a virtual assistant. I'm excited about learning more digital tools and gaining real-world experience from what I've already learned so far. I know that there may be challenges, such as learning unfamiliar systems or balancing multiple responsibilities, but I plan to approach those challenges with patience, consistency, and a willingness to learn. By the end of this program, I hope to become confident, reliable, more organized, a professional virtual assistant who provides real value to clients and continues growing both professionally and on a personal basis. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. This course has helped me understand the virtual assistant profession and also reflect on my own growth as an individual and my future goals. I'm excited to continue learning and developing in this journey. Thank you.